So, is Phantom Galaxies worth playing in 2024? That seems to be the question for today. And I'll give you the quick answer and then I'll give you the long explanation. Well, here's the quick answer. This game is free to play on Steam. So financially, yes, it's worth it. But here's the warning. It is too good to be free for much longer, at least in my opinion. And here's why I say this.
Where are you at?
In a lot of early access games that you play, they have a lot of bugs. They're kind of buggy and they're working on a lot of different things. And the graphics are, you keep on running into bugs. And the bugs are what make the game difficult to play. Well, this game doesn't seem to have a whole bunch of bugs holding it back. And they're constantly upgrading things. Actually, the game kind of plays kind of smooth. It plays really smooth. And it has a good storyline. So when you go through and as you progress through and you get to play through the different sections and parts of the storyline. But I can't say everything with this game is good. It is an early access, and it's an early access for a reason. It's not done yet. So there has to be some things that aren't right, that aren't ready. So they're still working on, in my opinion, an open world. They want this to be an open world game. However, when you're in certain areas and everything and you fly out too far, you get this warning saying you are going out of bounds for this mission. And if you don't fly back towards the center of where you're supposed to be, where they want you to be, all of a sudden your ship is moved. You go back to the where you started before. They have this thing of grinding in these certain areas, and the grinding is what word do I want to say? It's grinding. They don't make the everyday, unless the everyday play as fun as it could be. Well, because it's not an open world, they really don't let you explore. They haven't built that out yet. They're going to be adding a lot of things, but this game just isn't done. And that's the most negative thing I can say about it. The game isn't done. And it's in development. A lot of space games that were early access, they were not done, and not just space games, but games in general. The biggest one I can think of was Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3, they charged you money to play that thing, and it was a buggy mess.
They got a level 20?
It was a buggy mess. But after a while, guess what? It wasn't, and they built it up and built it out. But they still charged you money to play it in that buggy state. This game hasn't done that yet. Now, I haven't heard anything officially that this game is going to be moved from free to play or some kind of system put in where, you really have to pay something for it to be comfortable for you to move forward, like a lot of games that are so-called free to play, and have, you can't enjoy the game unless you use lots of microtransactions. They haven't done that with the free to play part of this game. But I can't see or imagine them allowing this game to go forward without charging something. So it's definitely worth it to play as far as the monetary side of it. I would go in and try it soon before they start charging you more,
Yeah, I'm sure.
charging you
there's a
where you
lot
have
of
to
it.
pay money to play this game to see if you like it or not. And if it's
Go on to the
something
next
that you
one
think
and
it
see
will
what we
develop
get.
into something you might actually majorly enjoy.